Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Alyssa, and on this channel I create budgeting content, planning content, and side hustle content, all while caffeinated with some type of beverage. I have just regular coffee in this, and then I have Califia peppermint mocha creamer in here as well. It is dairy free for those lactose intolerant individuals or those who just don't prefer dairy. But I love living the caffeinated life. I drink way too much coffee on the regular, and really that's the only caffeine I drink. I can't really say I drink a lot of like tea or energy drinks. Coffee is really my main driver there. But like I said, if you like any of that type of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are so close to 1,000, and also give the video a big thumbs up. It really does help out my YouTube channel, and all of that is totally free to do. So on this video today, we will be setting up the second half of February 2023 budget. I will link the video up here of the first half of February closeout video, but this video will be from 2/15 to 2/28. What I love about the second half of February is there's really only 13 or 14 days really that you need a budget for. If you include like the full day of the 15th through the full day of the 28th, it is 14 days. If you just do the math, it's like 13 days, but around here we have 14 days in the budget period this week. So I really like that there's just like a shorter month, which is great for the budget because then it doesn't give me those extra days to spend money. So we're going to start, of course, with the income. So we have my paycheck, and I did get a raise, and the raise hit on this paycheck period. So if you remember in the past, I was getting $16.67. This was the first half of February. That was my pretty typical work paycheck that I got bi-weekly or every 2 weeks. But this now is I have $1,813, so $1,813, which is a difference of $16.67, but $146 times 2, which would be about almost $300 extra every month, which is really great, of course, for the budget. And then we have side hustles. Let's see, side hustles, and I did already calculate this again because it's just helpful. So we had trivia. I had a total of $264 for trivia, and there's no taxes because it's already taken out, and I'm just gonna leave the cents in my side hustle checking account and just bring over the full number. I just like to do it that way, you guys. I like to leave off the cents. It's really not a big deal. And this was a total of 4 shows that I did. So I ended up covering a show, and then I had my regular shows too. So that's why the number is a little bit higher than it typically would be. But this could be like an average, honestly, because now I have 2 shows every week, and it's about, the minimum I would make is probably about $140. So 140 is what, 280 minus the taxes, and that's the minimum that I would make. Okay, and then we have plasma. I only donated twice, I believe, so 122, because I took the first week of February off. And these numbers, by the way, are from the dates 2/1 to 2/14. I earn all of that money, and then that money goes into the next pay period. So everything from 2/15 to 2/8 will go in the first week of March. That's how I do it. So plasma, 122. After taxes, it was $97. I saved 20% for taxes. Amazon, we pulled $200 from that account, and the taxes were $40. So after the taxes, it was $160. In total taxes, it's $65, and then after taxes, I should say, is the total side hustle of $521 that we'll be bringing into the budget, which is really, really great. So if you think about it, $521, right? So $521. I just want to calculate how much we have for February, and then we had over here we had $456. So plus $456. So $977 for side hustles in the month of February, which is just absolutely crazy. And then we have savings that I will be pulling some money over. I can't remember why, but I calculated this for a reason. But we're pulling $420 over from savings to pay off some stuff that I had put on the credit card, specifically for like fun entertainment or vacation, stuff like that. And then we do have some like payback and extra. that I have already sent from Venmo into my checking account. So that is a total of $78. So if we grab the calculator here, we've got $18.13 from the paycheck, plus $5.21 from the side hustles, plus $4.20 from the savings, plus 78 gives us $2,838. Or sorry, $2,832 for the second half of February. Now we are moving on to the fixed expenses here. So this is my bare bones budget worksheet. And the purpose of the bare bones budget worksheet, by the way, is if for some reason you absolutely lost your streams of income, like these are the must pay bills to sort of keep the lights on, keep a roof over your head. Obviously, there are things that I could cut from this, like Acorns could go away, saving for my student loan could go away, therapy technically could go away, but let's be real, I definitely need it. And life insurance could technically go away. Pet insurance I don't think is something that I will ever get rid of. And rent, obviously I need to keep the roof over my head, and utilities, keep the lights on. Same thing down here, like Spotify, Peacock could go away, LA Fitness could go away. But this is my, like, I must pay these every month. And these are my must pay bills. Of course, if shit hits the fan, excuse my language, yes, like we could adjust things on here, but this is my like bare bones budget worksheet. So every paycheck period, I need at least pretty much $705 is the max to pay what I need to pay. If you combine those, that's what I would need every month to sort of make the must pay bills. This does obviously not include variable expenses. So of course we have rent, which is going to due on the 15th. I split my rent into two, and that's $400. Wow, I just cannot read what I'm writing today. And then we're looking down here because it's the second half of February, which by the way, we had already done this. We calculated, put everything on the calendar. It's still early in the morning, guys. I haven't actually had sips of my coffee. Let me take one. Okay, hopefully having a sip of that coffee will wake my brain up here. But we're looking at the blue because it's the second half of February. So we've got rent down, and then we do have utilities, which will just be due whenever my roommate's Venmo requests me for it, and that I'm budgeting $50. And then of course we have Spotify and Peacock. We'll write these both at the same time because these are both fun and entertainment pieces, which that's why I was saying, you know, if shit does really hit the fan, then I can get rid of those out of my budget and save myself some money, but I'm hopefully not anticipating that. Okay, so the 16th, Spotify is due and the Peacock is due on the 21st. Both automatically come out of my checking account, so I really don't ever have to worry about that. And then we have LA Fitness, same thing. This automatically comes out of my checking account, and that is due on the 24th, and that is, let's see, LA Fitness, so $50. And then we have some other little like variable expenses. I wonder about the student loan first. I wish I would redo this bare bones budget sheet so I can put the student loan a little bit different. We're just gonna say this is due on the 15th, and I'll make that transfer. And then we have the stuff that kind of happens different days of every month. So let's go back to the calendar. So for Acorns, we've got 2 Acorns and they're each worth $20. And then we have 1 therapy session, which is $25. So for Acorns, we've got 40, and therapy, we've got 25. So the total of this combined should equal $705 if I did it correctly. So we've got 400 plus 50 plus 10 plus 5 plus 50 plus 125 plus 40 plus 25 gives us perfect $705. And now we need to subtract that, the $705, from the $2,832. Gives us $2,127 left over for variable expenses, sinking funds, extra debt, and extra savings. So now we pull over the budget category worksheet, and for the variable expenses here. So we've got grocery, and I'm going to anticipate $100 for grocery. Eating out, I'm going to budget $125 for, because we all know My eating out is a little bit insane. They need gas and car. So I do need to get my oil changed, which should be about $100. And then my regular $100 for gas and car. And I'm just going to cash flow this gas and car. Actually, I'm not going to basically bring money from my savings to do that, because I do have a car maintenance, car insurance sinking fund, but I'm just going to cash flow the whatchamacallit, the oil change. So we're going to budget $200 for gas and car. And then we have debt, which will go down here. Investments. So investments, I always like to match what I have up here, and that's going to be $40. Why it's been so low recently is I think because I'm not making as many transactions on my debit card, and this Acorns, which is the investments part down here, is the Acorns up here as well. They just are calculated separately. This investments is roundups. So if my card swipes for $10.50, it will round it up to $11 and take that 50-cent difference and invest it for me. It does like a bulk number, like once you hit a certain amount, normally it's like $7 or $9. But I don't think I've been hitting that because I haven't been, which is a really good thing actually. I haven't been swiping my debit card as much, so then it doesn't round up as often. Savings we're going to skip. Rent and utilities we're going to skip. We've got that up here. Fun and entertainment. I don't think I have too much going on, but I do have to take some of the savings and apply it to like some future fund that I've already paid for. So we are going to budget $200 for that. I believe it's $150 that I need to pay off, and then $50 that I'm just going to apply for this budgeting period. And then we have a holiday, which I do have to buy my sister a birthday gift. Shoot, I actually really need to do that very soon. And then we have self-care. So self-care, I am getting a massage, ooh la la, and I think I'm cash flowing that as well. So that's gonna be $200 plus my normal like $50 for the nails. So we're just gonna do $200 there. And yes, I did just get a massage like a month ago, but I think I'm addicted. This is gonna be my last one until the end of March when I go to a bachelorette trip and we're doing like a spa day. So, I work hard, I work my body out really hard, so I'm gonna say I deserve it. That's what I'm telling myself. And gosh darn it, I do, okay? I don't really spend that much on really caring for my body, so I'm gonna say that that's a win-win. Travel and vacation is $300. I believe I have some flights I've got to pay off, which is kind of where the other amount is coming from savings. And then pets for my sweet Lila girl, $35. So let's add up all of the variable expenses. We got 100 plus 125 plus 200 plus 40 plus 200 plus 50 plus 200, where are we, plus 50 plus 300 plus 35 gives us a total of exactly $1,300. Now we need to subtract that by the 2127, gives us $827 left over. So we're gonna get rid of this budget category worksheet. We're done with that. And then we can bring the 827 up here. Now for sinking funds, remember all of the side hustle money goes towards sinking funds. So we're going to save for Christmas this year, also our normal 2023 and 2024 vacations. And then we've got future fun. So like concerts or trips or festivals, really anything like that. Hallmark holidays, which would be like Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, which just passed, Father's Day, kind of 4th of July as well. And we've got car maintenance and insurance. And then I do want to get back into saving for Costco and for pets as well. I really want to increase my pets sinking fund because I realized my insurance, whenever you like submit a claim, of course I've already saved for my $250 deductible, but what I didn't realize, or it just didn't process for me, is that when you submit a claim and you've already met your deductible, they will only reimburse you 80% of the amount you paid. So I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't really realize that. I need to make sure I have enough in my sinking funds to be able to pay whatever the difference would be between the 100% and the 80% that they would reimburse me. So Just a little tangent there. So for Christmas, we've got $50 that we're gonna save for. 2023 vacations, because I still have so much. I've got to book a flight. I have one more flight I think I need to book. And then we have 2024 vacations, which is $35. Future fun is $200. We're gonna do that because I still have so much happening this year, you guys. I really need to increase that future fun budget. That's probably gonna be a reoccurring theme going forward for the next few budgets, probably through, gosh, I would say through April at least. This is gonna be a significant amount for future fun. I've just got a lot I've got to pay for. Hallmark holidays is $25, pretty typical. Car maintenance is always $100. Costco, we're gonna put $20 towards every paycheck, and pets $25. So if we add that all up, we've got 50 plus 100 plus 35 plus 200 plus 25 plus 100 plus 20 plus 25 gives us 5. I love that number because 5 is actually my favorite number. Then we need to subtract that by the 827, gives us 272 left over for debt. So we've got Discover card. I'm still fighting with Ticketmaster, you guys, to get my payout for those tickets I sold. Absolutely mayhem, let me tell you. So I'm gonna put 72 towards the Discover card and 200 towards the Alaska Airlines card, which obviously gives us 272. And oh, I don't know why I wrote that 2 in space in that box. And then should be left with 0 down here. So I hope this was helpful. I'm really excited for this 2 weeks, you guys. I'm gonna try to minimize my variable expenses as much as possible, just so I can make sure I can reach even more goals this month. But of course, there's a budget for a reason, and if I stick within these numbers, I feel pretty good with myself. Now, after this video, I'm gonna go and make all of these transfers and these transfers, including the student loan transfer. That way I'm paying myself first, and the rest is gonna be left over pretty much for variable expenses. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Enjoy the rest of your week whenever you're watching this. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one real soon. Bye!